There is an old sickness that follows mankind through every generation. Not hatred, not greed, not even anger, but the belief, I am right. And once a man becomes certain that he is right, he begins to believe something more dangerous, that because he is right, he is also righteous. Then comes the pointing, the judging, the measuring of others with scales they themselves do not survive. We see it every day. People defend their words, defend their actions, defend their pride, not because they seek truth, but because admitting wrong feels like death to the ego, and so they gather reasons, excuses, explanations, not to discover truth, but to protect themselves from it. The Pharisees and Sadducees walked this road. They studied, they debated, they knew laws, traditions, arguments, and appearances. They stood tall among men and believed themselves closest to God. Yet when truth himself stood before them, they argued with him. When mercy walked among them, they condemned him. When the spotless Lamb appeared, they searched for flaws. They pointed at sinners and declared, "Look how far they have fallen." But Jesus looked back and revealed something terrifying, that a humble sinner who knows his need for mercy may stand closer to God than the proud man who believes he needs none. Because pride does something dangerous. It convinces us that we are judges. When we ourselves stand before judgment, how often do we justify ourselves? I had a reason. They deserved it. I only did what was necessary. My side is correct. My cause is righteous. Maybe, maybe not. But there is a difference between defending truth and worshiping our own opinion. God does not ask us to sit upon his throne. He asks us to walk humbly, to seek truth even when truth wounds our pride, to correct without arrogance, to stand firm without becoming stone. Because in the end, no argument wins heaven, no debate opens the gates, no human verdict becomes eternal law. God decides, God judges, and the greatest among us may one day discover that they were not standing on a mountain, but on a pedestal they built for themselves. So, before pointing at another, ask, do I seek truth, or do I only seek to be declared right? For the one who kneels before God has no time left to build a throne for himself.